you gorgeous people of the interwebs. I hope you're having a fan-dabby-doozy day today. Today we're going to get into it. Ffern Autumn 23 has arrived. Now, I've done a couple of unboxings of Ffern perfumes and I will link those unboxings down below. But to give a little potted history for those who may not be aware of Ffern, this is an exclusive small batch subscription based perfumery service. They make 4 batches of perfume a year and they do it seasonally. So that is why this one is called Autumn 23. My previous ones have been Spring 23 and Summer 23, so they kind of align. Now, I know from previous experience that there'll be lots of little goodies in here, so I'm going to try not to get too overexcited by those and distracted, but I will of course share everything that is in this box. I'm a couple of weeks late on this as well. I say a couple of weeks late, probably about a month late on this. I've had this on the floor in my room for a little while. Let's open the box. Okay, so on the inside of the box we have this almost like a little certificate. Then you've got a sort of stamp authorised by little stampy thing at the bottom there. Now, I said this box usually contains a lot of goodies, so this will be one of those goodies. There's normally an illustration or something there, and it's wrapped up in this really pretty, with this little Ffern sticker, so that's lovely. And this is the box for the actual perfume itself, so we will get into that shortly, because they always provide in here a little sample size of the perfume and a couple of little extra bits. So the idea being you try the sample, if you like it, you keep it, you open the box for the perfume. If you don't enjoy the sample, you can just return the bottle for a refund. So that is a really good try before you buy. There are limited spaces on the subscription service, so they run a ledger. So you can put your name down on the waiting list to join the ledger. I took maybe 6 weeks, maybe 5 weeks to join the ledger once I expressed an interest in joining the Ffern gang. And yeah, a couple of people I know have also joined the ledger. So we're going to see if we are in agreement on how this scent performs. What's that now? You're not subscribed? Well, maybe you should go ahead and subscribe so you don't miss out on any of my luxury-based shenanigans. Show the videos you enjoy the thumbs up love, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram. Oh, by the way, it's completely free. So go on, hit subscribe, go on, do it for me. This is the little extras box that contains the sample. And there we go. So this is a little kind of, I don't know what you would call it, terracotta ceramic thing. And what you're supposed to do with this is spray it, and then you can leave it on your desk or in some drawers or something like that, and it will hold the perfume and release it over time. Now, the first time I did this, I gave it a couple of sprays and the scent disappeared really, really quickly. I wasn't impressed, and then I absolutely doused it, and yeah, it lasted and it worked a lot better that time. We've got a little note of how to use the fragrance, and Ffern's instructions are to apply the fragrance to the back of the neck or the wrists, too close to the nose, and you'll become desensitized to the smell. I think this could be true. Leave for 20 seconds before smelling to avoid a rush of alcohol. Our organic Italian grain vodka base evaporates extremely quickly, and it's best to wait for this to pass. I find it's always best to wait for vodka to pass, but then I am much more of a gin kind of girl. We also have this muile. Don't know what they're actually. Well, I know what they're called, I just don't know how to say it. Muile, and again, these are little tester things for the tester perfume. We're going to spray that in a second, but I want to see what's in here. This is the little free gifty thing, and this one is a tea again. So summer was a tea, spring was some seeds. I have to admit, I have not sown the seeds because I don't know in the garden, where in the garden we want to have that little wildflower patch, and I haven't tried the summer tea. So far, these little extras completely lost on me. So we'll have a little sniffy sniff of the Autumn 23 perfume, and we will get into this and have a look at the tasting notes and everything. Let's see how it goes. I'm excited. I wore the wrong top for this. Let's pull these sleeves up. But I was thinking, you know, we're in fall, we're in autumn now. This is about as autumnal in terms of colours as I'm going to get. 20 seconds. Got to leave it for 20 seconds. Right, that is on. We are going to leave that for a moment. Initial thoughts are interesting. Not immediately a fan, but let's have a look and see what the tasting notes are. A little illustration here, which is very pretty. Open this up and we have a wider illustration, which is very pretty. This is Land of Goats, Apple Trees, Iris and Fig by Colette Lavette. Very nice. Yes, lovely. Okay, let's have a look at these tasting notes. Okay, the tasting notes: blended with organic Italian grain vodka, as I mentioned earlier, grouped by top, mid, base. So top, we have got fig leaf accord, timot pepper, nutmeg, sweet orange rind, lemon rind, green mandarin rind. Mid, carrot seed, bergamot rind, basil granvere, jasmine grandiflorum, geranium, neroli, patchouli. Base, hay, orris, benzoin, siam, birch tar, labdanum, vetiver root. Okay, those are the tasting notes. Those are the ingredients. Oh, it's got a very overpowering scent, and I can't put my finger on it. Maybe it's the pepper. Usually I really like peppery fragrances, like really spicy. Like I like my red wine, I like it to be rich and spicy and peppery and smooth. I'm not into your fruities or your florals. Ooh, this might be my first bust with Ffern. I absolutely loved spring and I absolutely love summer. This is my spring bottle. You can see I've used, you know, that much of it, but this is my summer bottle and you can see how much more of this I've used. This is quite warm summer evenings, really delicious. The spring was really nice and light and fresh and very kind of spring, a little bit of dew on the grass, but the sun's come up and everything's just growing and lovely. Autumn 23 does not look like it is for me. Yeah, I'm surprised at that, really. Given how much I've enjoyed the others, I'm really surprised at that. I'm going to say I'm a little bit disappointed as well, given the my previous experience with spring and summer. So this one is very likely to go back. I will pop up on the screen if I change my mind after filming and do a couple more sprays of the sample. But my initial thoughts are, it's not for me, it's going to go back. Edit Gwenny here. After filming, I checked the returns policy. I assumed it would be something like 4 weeks or a month, but it was 2 weeks, 14 days, so I wasn't able to return it. After spraying the tester a couple more times, it kind of started to grow on me a little bit. It's still not my favourite, but I am going to use it. Is this going to put me off sticking on the ledger, staying on the ledger and trying winter 23 when it comes about? No, because I want to see what they've got. And I really love that sort of try before you buy option, and I really love the more organic nature of these Ffern scents because they're not cloying. They don't have those kind of crazy undertones that some high-end perfumes that you spray on, you can't shift it for weeks. You absolutely can't shift it for weeks. Don't spray it on a silk scarf because that will never come out. I really enjoy the sort of more organic freshness of the Ffern scents. And so far I have really enjoyed what I've had, except maybe not this one. So a little bit disappointing, but I'm not going to let me put it off. I shall persevere with winter 23 when that comes out. I hope you have found this video somewhat enjoyable, somewhat informative. If you just enjoyed seeing my crestfallen face, then show it the thumbs up, love. And until I see you, yes you, boop, for the next video, please stay safe, be kind to yourselves, be kind to others, stay fan dabby dozy, and bye-bye.